Joel, speech number 2 is about organizing your speech. And you did some things really well, and I think there's things you can improve on. So I'm going to go through things you did well, things you can improve on, and then some things you did well again. I really liked the first thing you did when you got up here. You engaged the audience and you got them involved. And automatically when you do something like that, that helps get people to pay attention to you, which is half the battle when you're speaking, is to get people engaged. Great work with that. I personally practice yoga all the time. I got into it and I know the benefits firsthand, so to me this was a very interesting speech, and I really liked that you pushed that message out to people. One thing you have, and it's funny, when you and Bob joined at the same time, and you guys came up here one time and you did a speech, and I was confusing you guys both for a while because you both are very sincere. You're up here and you feel very sincere. When you speak, I believe everything you say. I'm not saying you're not telling the truth, but you're very sincere, and that's something it's hard to teach. It's something that I think you have innately, which is a great talent to build on. But getting into the whole idea of structure is where I want to focus on what can be improved. You started out and you talked about yoga and you asked questions. And then you went into something very personal. You talked about a condition that you had. And then you went back and you talked about yoga's benefit for that condition. I feel personally, on a structured thing, you want to tell them what you're going to tell them, and then tell them what you told them. And some people think that that's not the best way to go, but when you're beginning, I think it's a very strong skill to build on, and then break out of that and have a little bit more of a structure that's looser. I thought it was a little bit loose on the structure, and what I would have liked to see is in the beginning you come up here and tell us that really emotional story about your personal condition, and then reveal to us your cure-all, which is yoga, and then give me points about yoga's cure-all, and then wrap it up again with the benefits of that. From what I understood, you had the yoga intro, and your second paragraph is about your condition. The third was your yoga journey, and then you're talking about the cure, and then you wrapped it up. And I was really a little confused on the structure, to be honest. The thing that I really liked was that you did something that was very brave. You came up here and you talked about something very personal. And that's another great sign of a speaker. You emotionally involve the audience because you tell them something that's dear and personal to you. And then you relate it to something you're passionate about. And I thought that's a wonderful formula for success. And I think continuing down the road that you're on, you do great. And I look forward to more of your speeches.